CJ, it's the first time we've had a chance to catch up this season. 2022 Whitworth baseball back out there. It's been a challenging start for the Pirates. You knew it was going to be a challenging start with the schedule you put together. Talk about some of the things that you've seen so far that you like.
Yeah, I think given the weather conditions here in Spokane, I think we've been pretty far ahead on the base running side of things. Just as far as reads, steal breaks, kind of some of those little things that are harder to replicate when we're inside or just outside on the infield. Some other things is I think a lot of our young pitchers have showed quite a bit of promise as far as being willing to come in and compete when they're called upon. So I think those two things have really stuck out to me within the first 6 or 7 games here.
As a coach, how do you keep the guys level-headed and still positive when you're playing a team that's really challenging to play and things aren't going your way in the way some of the things haven't gone our way the last couple weekends?
Yeah, well, I think the big thing is just understanding who we are and what we can control. We can control on the scheduling side of things who we play, but when game day comes around, there's only so much we can worry about, and the things that we should be concentrated on are our game plan, not necessarily who's across the field for us or what they're trying to do. So I think it's just a kind of a mindset of we're going to be great at the things that we practice every day during the week, and we're going to adjust in game as we can to what the other team is doing instead of worrying about who they are, what they're about, what their weaknesses might be.
You're heading into your third weekend of non-conference play, going back down to California. What's the outlook for this weekend at Chapman and Pomona?
Yeah, I think Chapman is obviously going to be tough. They return a lot of guys. They had a shorter season last year, so we have a little bit of intel on them. Pomona did not play last year, so we're kind of relying upon scouting reports from when we played them back in 2020. But I know they played pretty clean against Linfield last week, so we're going to have to do a lot of those little things, right? Picking up the baseball, not making a lot of errors, being able to get ahead early in counts. We're going to have to do all those things well in order to give ourselves a chance to win.
And you had some issues at the start with not having a full roster. How close are you to having all of your bullets in the game?
We're about 1 or 2 weeks away. But we're slowly but surely making progress. So getting guys back at full tilt, full health, and just kind of confident in where they're at with their rehab process, but also stepping on there and competing. So I think we should be dialed in for conference play next week.